Alright, hello everybody, this is Demon, coming back for another round of Final Fantasy XIV. So, if we remember the last episode, we finally were able to get the cure for, perhaps, the Tempered. Well, more importantly, Gratia seems to may have found the way. We had to go through, have some fun. Why the hell was I running forward when I know I gotta fly? Teleport. Used Magitech terminals, did some calculations, had some fun, and luckily, we discovered the way. A lot of people running around here. Oh, that's amazing. That's about on level. I don't know what any of that is at the bottom left. Alrighty. So, yeah, but unfortunately everything overheated, but Gratia, with a limited amount of time, was able to learn what the magical spell was, and hopefully it's totality, and we won't suffer any backlash for it. Biggest problem is that, let's say he messes something up, let's say he makes a mistake. Could have some impacts on Gabu, in which case he gets screamed at and Alize probably wants to punch him or kill him, whatever comes first. But hopefully we don't get to that. That'd be pretty messed up of Square Enix to do that. So, let's go here, let's talk to Gratia and Alize and see if we can do something about this. It says plain, Alize is very fond of Gabu to the extent that I have a hand in it. I shall do all in my power to bring him back. Well, this is the moment of truth. I'll have our host bring Gabu out to us at once.
Apologies for the wait. Gabu, have you been good?
Still no change, I'm afraid. He just stands there in silence until we move him.
It's all right now. We're going to help you get better.
Hopefully we are.
Fancy meeting you here.
Where else would we be at?
Alphino Yushtola! I thought you were attending to primal matters.
These are primal matters.
We were, and came here for a meeting on the subject. Certain pirate factions did not deign to attend, however, and it was cancelled.
We had resigned ourselves to having wasted a journey when we chanced to espy you. Could it be that there has been progress with the treatment? Using Magitech terminals to formulate the solution. I would never have contemplated such an approach.
So this new magic, adapted from memory transference, would be used to purge the subject of their fanatical faith, while Angelo would be responsible for reanimating the ether of their soul. Yet I wonder at the practicalities. If one were to reanimate the soul first, it would only serve to exacerbate the tempering. Conversely, a stagnant soul would not respond to the effects of the magic. Would both need to be performed simultaneously?
Nothing escapes Master Matoya's inquiring eye. As you say, both must be carried out simultaneously. And thus, I propose to imbue Angelo with the tempering treatment in much the same manner as I did the spirit vessels.
Good, we got Porky Pig back.
By doing so, we also spare Graha the trouble of casting spell after spell. It's really rather efficient.
Be that as it may, certain difficulties are unavoidable. The imbuing process will still require no small amount of ether. And, as I can no longer draw upon the Crystal Tower's stores of energy, I will be compelled to rely on those of others.
Well, I, for one, would be glad to assist.
As would I. Since the resumption of our duties, it has been naught but stuffy meetings, and I have ample ether to spare.
Excellent. With your permission, then, let us begin. Yes, this will do. And now, it's my turn.
This is when the pig explodes.
Tis done.
No small amount indeed. Oh.
Well, we seek to go where even the Allagans did not. It was never like to be easy. The rest is up to you, Alize. The treatment itself will take time and focus, so we will need a quiet room. I'm sure our hosts can spare one. I will go with her. It may be a while before we return, so I would ask for your patience and your faith.
Why can't I go? I want to see it.
We'll bring Gabu back. You see if we don't.
'Twould seem our part is played. Let us find a place to recuperate while we wait for news.
As they will see it, I'm certain of it, we need but have faith. Well, this seems as good a spot as any to have a rest.
For years, Eorzea has labored to find a solution to the primal problem, without success. Any hope that tempering could be reversed faded long ago. I myself had given it up as impossible. Given up on the tempered and the light corrupted alike. They were problems to be tolerated, or else eliminated, I believed. And to think otherwise was pure naivety. Childishness, even. But Alize refused to give up. She struggled and she struggled. And her efforts were rewarded with a way to bring back Halric. And now countless others may no longer be beyond salvation. However much we bicker, I have the greatest respect for my sister. Had I half her stubbornness, nay, her unwillingness to accept the status quo, I would be a far better person. A far better scion.
Don't tell me, tell her. Well, if they call today, she's in all of your work.
She told you of my graduation thesis. How very embarrassing.
That would explain it.
Nonetheless, it is comforting and not a little surprising to hear that I'm still capable of impressing my sister. On the rare occasions I'm not annoying her, that is.
I think you both achieved that with each other. Okay, she's stumbling back.
Alize, are you all right?
The treatment. Did it work?
Double back?
Oh, I'm so glad to see you all. Delighted, happy, glad.
He's back.
Gaboo!
I think they switched his voice actor.
All this time, my mind was filled with thoughts of Great Father Titan. But I never forgot about Mother and Father. Always, they were in my heart. Constantly, ever, always. So I tried to focus on their faces. Theirs and yours. Alize's and everyone's. And I found that I could remember. One thing, then another, and another.
Your hopes reached Gaboo. They helped him to hold on.
I'm so proud of you, Gaboo.
I couldn't have done it without you, Alize. Can you help the others too? Cure them, heal them, help them?
Yes, we can. All of them.
Without wishing to dampen the mood, I feel compelled to add certain caveats regarding the viability of the treatment for general use. As you know, reversing the effects of tempering demands a profuse amount of ether. And while Alize was able to heal Gaboo alone, I fear the same will not be true for those who exhibit more advanced symptoms. Moreover, the treatment's effects are limited to the soul. It offers no succor to those whose very flesh has been altered through prolonged exposure to a primal's influence. All of which is to say that we cannot save everyone.
Maybe we can't, or maybe we can. No one gave us a hope of saving Gaboo, and yet here we are. We must find a way to treat as many as possible.
Then the next logical step would be to produce a veritable army of Porkses, would it not? Granted, it seemed a simple enough process in the first, but I suspect it will be different here in the source. Not that I am any authority, of course.
Yet there is an authority on familiars to whom we may grudgingly turn. She's stubborn, haughty, eccentric, irascible, laconic, annoying. And her name is Master Matoya, the real one.
I have to go now, Gaboo, but the people here will look after you, all right? And I promise to come and visit you again soon.
All right. Thank you, Alize. Thank you.
Our boy's back. Let's see. We have choice of food: honey croissant, croissants, lemon. Oh god, that sounds disgusting. Stuffed Highland cabbage. Nope. Go for the silver piece. Oh, that food sounds appetizing. If it looks appetizing, I might grab the food just for the hell of it, just to have it. As I was exhausted from her efforts, but you wouldn't think so to look at her now. She's already pressed on, and so am I. We brought Gaboo back, and if I have any say in the matter, he'll be the first of many. You may not recall that. Oh, goddamn. In order to procure ingredients for Angela, we had no choice but to surrender ourselves to the whims of the pixies, but I should have done so with far better grace had I known what we were going on to achieve. She will be at pains to remind me I've not paid Master Patoy a visit since returning from the furthest, but this seems as good a time as any. Come, let us make for our cave. Oh god. There's no easy way to travel though, is there? Nope, gotta go to the old Shada. Ooh, I haven't been there yet. I wonder if anything changed in the town. I seriously doubt it. It'd be too convenient to be able to update this area. Too convenient. Too convenient. What, south? Yeah. Yeah, I wanna fly. Why can't I fly in here? I think you take the right. Hey, look, some random players. I wonder what they're doing. That person watching that cutscene. Oh, they're watching the bridge explode. Oh no, no, watching the bridge explode. They're watching the goblins as they set explosives probably there to blow it up. I'm just taking a guess at it and saying that's what's going on. I will say this much though, at this point in time, I think last night it was, YouTube finally updated it where they'll give you a check mark to approve your video to where, it doesn't have any, copyright stuff in it. I'm just like, I looked at that and I just went, like, okay, I kind of like the idea that this exists, but at the same time, I'm like, what's the point in you having this? It's just like, I could literally, you could say no. And you even admit that you're saying no. All it takes is one asshole coming in and just saying, yep, this is mine. This is mine, and this is mine, and this is mine. And then it's just like, you're just sitting there with your head in your hand just going, Jesus Christ, what is with this copyright system? I haven't had too many. I mean, I've had some. Like, Gears had it for the sappy music during the the one gas station scene with Dawn dying. Some of The Last of Us 2 had it, and Halo 4 or 5 had it. I forget which one. Sometimes Smash Toy last Surge Tola, what a lot they will have to talk about. That I doubt. They probably want to kill each other. Remember when last we came here? Was that when the others had collapsed? Someone had told me that they'd been whisked away to another world. I probably would have laughed in the face. You live and learn, eh? Oh god, I can only imagine what T is gonna say. Story is something of a legend among Archons. I very much would look forward to meeting her. If not dressing down, I am liable to receive for my inept attempts at summoning you. I take it you already bear witness to joyous reunion of master and pupil? Very well. Oh god. The cave is going to blow up.
Nary a word from you all this time, then you bring every man and his pirogo with you. Did no one teach you any manners, girl?
They were too busy teaching me etherology, Master. Jesting aside, I wanted to be the one to express our gratitude. I am told you spared no effort to sustain our bodies while we were away. And for that, we owe you our lives. Thank you.
You were gone so long. I was starting to think you'd set your heart on staying.
It wasn't easy to leave, as it happens. Seldom does one have the opportunity to study other worlds, and I would not have minded extending my stay by a handful of years.
Ever the scholar. Y'shtola dedicated herself to studying ancient civilizations of the First, befriending a tribe known as the Knights Blessed in the process. There she took on the name of Matoya and won the respect of all the children of the forest.
Oh god, he's about to get hit. He's about to get killed.
I merely adopted an alias in accordance with the custom of my hosts. Yours just happened to be the first name that came to mind.
Oh, ho, ho, he got it
You
back.
mean to tell me you went gallivanting about using my name and only bother to visit when you need a favor? And don't pretend you don't. I taught you long enough.
He finally got her.
Indeed. And devoted pupil that I am, I could not fail to recall my master's sage advice. When the answer eludes you, look to the wisdom of your elders.
You there. Were you going to introduce yourself?
How remiss of me. Grahatia is my name, and I am proud to call myself a scion. I too wish to offer my gratitude for your invaluable aid in sustaining the Archon's bodies, as well as my apologies. It was my inexpert summoning spell which endangered their lives in the first place.
Ah, yes. The one bent on digging up the mysteries of Alag. Old Galaf used to speak of you, and Kryles told me all about your recent exploits. Do you have a bad back or something? At ease, boy. Whatever mess you've made, I'm not in the habit of dwelling on the failings of the younger generation.
You are too kind. I've also heard much and more about you, Master Matoya. 'Tis an honor to finally make your acquaintance.
Well, that's more than enough pleasantries for anyone. Tell me what you want. I haven't got all day.
We need an army.
So that's the way of it. It should be a simple enough matter to make the familiar. The magic, on the other hand.
Ah, that you may leave to me. Being the only one possessed of royal blood, I alone can imbue the subject with the necessary magic.
So I just need to create porxes with the power to stir the soul. Just, I say. Though we're talking about a veritable herd of the little buggers, we'd collapse before we reached double figures. But if I could get a familiar to create the familiars, a mother porxie, as it were. Seems I haven't seen the last of that moldy old hole after all.
I can't believe I often had the balls to say that out loud. Porxie that produces Porxie, what an inspired idea. By the way, you think I misspoke earlier. I assure you it was not my intention to embarrass anyone. Oh, I know it wasn't your intention, probably. Stahle's gonna get you back. In case you ever wondered, Alphina's got his innocent streak from our mother, and it can be rather endearing, even useful in certain situations. But most of the time, it just makes me want to shake him. Poor Stahla. Where does she mean, do you think? Some manner of hidden workshop, perhaps? Moldy old hole. She really must miss the place. He did it innocently enough, but oh my god, does she want to kill you? Alright, off to my old workshop then. Everything required to make your familiar is there. Ah, that may be, but one has not set foot there since the Exodus. I dread to imagine what has become of it. Ah, there's for sure a handful of feral familiars, mayhap a monster or two, but nothing trouble likes you. Instead of cleaning up the place for my payment. I will do it. Oh god, I'm yawning. Good go. Now, if there's any other objections, suggest you run along to the Maker's Quarter. I'll send one of my porgos around ahead to let you into the workshop. You need only let them know you are one. Can't be too careful after all. Off you go. Still doing here, off to the Maker's Quarter with you. I'll join you when I'm ready. Go now. Go. Okay, I don't really want to leave, but I guess I got to. Oh, that was funny though. Where the hell is this at? Wait, so it's on the east side. Oh, you know, just be fast, just come back here and go back. Oh, that's still funny stuff, though. I was like, I wonder if somebody should be willing to say it. I'm just like, I don't want to do it because I feel like I'd be an ass. And Alphino does it innocently enough. That made this makes this episode good. This is a good episode. I think it's like the first time they've ever had it to where like Hydaelyn has to sit there embarrassed for a minute. Alphino's gonna get so punched back. It's gonna be great. Can't wait to learn what we learned about him. It's gonna be greatly embarrassing. Alright, everything's low level, so I got nothing to worry about here. Ooh. This area's cool. Oh, there I am. Flying low, going fast. Flying low, go fast. Oh, is this gonna be a dungeon? I have crippling depression. Oh, is it gonna be a dungeon? Your eyes can certainly deal with a trim. As I haven't mentioned, Alze and I were still very young when we departed with the Exodus. I never used to remembering the city as it once was. Workshop was an unforgiving place before the Exodus, and I doubt the years of neglect have improved it. If anybody unruly stayed on the floor without, I think it's safe to assume there would be no shortage of unruly fauna within. After that, it's a secret workshop, and we had to make things an adventure. Damn straight. Greetings, and welcome to my good Mistress's Relic. Pororago is my name, and I want to be your guide. Within, you will find a space dedicated to the making of familiars, along with a cabin where the requisite ingredients may be had. I must warn you, however, the place has not played host to a single soul, much less a broom, in over 15 years, and I regret being in some disarray. Oh, okay. But rest assured, god damn it, I right-clicked again. Oh, god damn it. Damn you, middle finger. Still a child when I came here, but now I'm rather more capable. Now the master sees I've noticed. Mayhap she will win when I cleaned up the mess she left. The treasure epoxy making, and you know, it must count for something. It's been a while since I last joined the fray. I followed as a sample press and I've followed my healing magic ready as always. Alrighty, so I didn't show. I lead the van, or would you rather I follow the rear? Whatever you prefer, I'm happy to adapt, so come, let us go and make another epoxy. Level 80. What's the job? What's the item level at? 470. What was the name? What was Shadowbringers? Isn't it 490? 465. Huh, good thing I've been buying gear. That saves me a freaking headache. Okay, what's my average level? Item level? 500? Good, 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 good. Well, what's everybody's levels at? Oh, everybody's level 80. Ooh, Pog. Huh. Well, I don't know if I should bring everybody with me or not. Matter I can find a random group of players. Some of the finest crafters right but this lane of forgotten room there is and this. You know what? You know what I'll do? I think we're at 30. We're either at 30 or we're close to 30. What we're gonna do is this. I'm gonna end this episode, and then what I'll do is, for the first time in a long time, I'll actually I don't think I ever originally did it anyway. I'll actually just have the AI follow me. That'd be something different, I think. So with that, guys, all I'll say is this. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. We'll come back, ladies and gents. We'll head and enter Matoya's Relic and see what type of stuff we can find inside her workshop if we try to get a mother epoxy for the tempered. I'll be sure to see you guys next time. Thanks.